Welcome. If it's your first time here, welcome, or if you're returning, welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm Psychic Innerji, and I am your special guest host this evening. It is so wonderful to be back here. I am so excited to be reading for you, and I'm so looking forward to all of the questions. So please start sending those questions in. And of course, remember to share out far and wide. We are on over 150 platforms, but the thing is, if you want to have a reading, make sure you come on over to My Psychic Connection on YouTube, and that way you can put your question in the chat. Now, there are some no-go zones for when we do readings here. The first one is we don't do any medical or health questions because they're best left to the professionals. Also, we don't do any legal or legal-related questions for the exact same reason. And believe it or not, in some countries, it is actually against the law to do that unless you are one of those professionals. Also, I don't do any death or birth predictions. That applies to pets as well as people. And finally, no general readings. The more specific you can make your question, the more specific I can look into what is going on for you. The other thing with general readings is that, you don't always want everybody to know what might be coming up in a reading, and that can happen with a general reading as well. And it can take time for us to tune into them. So please, if you would like to have a general reading, pop on over to the website at mypsychicconnection.com. There are an amazing array of readers there who can help you with general questions. Now, tonight, we've got a choice of free and donated readings. The free readings are 2 minutes long. And when that bell goes off, I have to go zip the lip, we're done. So if you would like a longer reading or a more in-depth reading, that's when a donated reading will be to your advantage. You have a choice of 3 and 6 minute readings, plus there is the mini reading, which is untimed. Now, for those 3 types of readings, only one question, please. But then we have the mega reading. The mega reading, you can ask more than one question. It can be different topics. It can be follow-up questions. And the thing about the mega reading is it is also untimed. And with all of the mini and the mega, it pushes you to the front. Donated readings push you to the front of the queue. The mega reading pushes you to the front, the top of the queue. So if you would like a longer reading, that is a great option for you. Now, not only do we have lots of readings that we're going to be doing tonight, there's also the emoji competition. Yes, let's start putting in those emojis. Put in your favorite ones. Put in some kangaroos and koalas because I'm in Australia. Put in lots of different emojis that maybe we haven't seen that much, because the person who puts in the most emojis will win a 3-card reading tonight with the wonderful Journey Ryan. Oh, Lordy, who does not want that? So start putting those emojis in and let's see some on screen as they come through. Now, remember, when you post your question, you'll be put on the list. It all happens in a set order. All the lovely team in the background make sure that everything is in order. So please be patient in waiting for your question to come forward. And I will get to as many questions as I can during the hour that I am here with you. And when you post a question, oh, it's Cassidy the card slinger. Hi, whoop, whoop, yay, Innerji, she says. My friend, Twisted by Mish, another fellow Aussie, saying, hello, Innerji, lovely to see you. Oh, and the Cackling Witch, Phoenix Rose, hello, and beautiful hearts. Destiny K, hey, beautiful energy. Oh gosh, I'm going to start blushing with all of these compliments. That's a good thing. I could do with colour in my cheeks, don't I? But the other thing, when you put in a question, also put in your zodiac sign. So if you know your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, because there's always a bit of information about that. Thank you for all of those beautiful, beautiful compliments. And let's get started with the first question. I am so ready. So here we go. We've got Audrey. Hello, gorgeous Audrey. Lovely to see you here. And Audrey's question is, can you see if my 21-year-old Katie will get it together in the next month? Feeling she's focusing on all the wrong things. We're moving in 2 weeks and I don't want this stress coming with me, I think is what the end of that question would be. Audrey, let's have a look for you and see how Kaylee might work her way through and whether it can be resolved within the next month. I'm just putting out some cards for you to have a look at that. And I'm seeing it is going to take her longer than a month. I've got the King of Cups reversed. Emotionally, she feels so out of balance at the moment. I feel that emotionally she is really, really struggling. And I really feel that she needs a little bit of time out. You know, she's only 21, she's still maturing, and I feel like she's in this sort of vortex. If you have a look at this card, I mean, look at the ocean going round and round, and that's what she's like. She's in this ocean of emotion, and it's stopping her from thinking clearly, from using her logical brain. What I do see, though, with the Ace of Pentacles is that there is the opportunity for this change to occur. Pentacles are earth energy. It's about bringing things down, grounding. I think one of the ways you can help her moving forward is giving her some practical things to do. Give her some things that are not related to what's going on for her emotionally at the moment. Just little things, and opening up little moments of joy to support her. I also have the Hanged Man. And I feel too that with that and Audrey says, yes, exactly. Thank you, Audrey. And with that Hanged Man, I'm also seeing that, yes, her perspective will start to change. It's not going to be completed by the end of the month because what she is going through has really affected her heart deeply. So be a little bit patient with her and just give her a bit of support, as you're already doing. You're the best mum, and things will start to change. I hope that's of help. Thank you so much for your question. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, well, we're off to a good start with our readings. Thank you for that great question. Let's go straight to the next question, please. Who do we have? Miss Squirrel. Oh, Miss Squirrel says, I have always had fairy lore in my background and recently found out that it wasn't that my mum had taught me that, lol. It's the old fairy lore, not the modern pretty stuff. Can you see how I learned this from and how to best use it? Let's have a look for you. Now, the first thing I'm getting is, and I'm not doing mediumship on the show, but I do feel that for you it's like a past life thing that you're bringing forward. That was the first feeling that I had for you, Squirrel, that you've done this before. It's not so much that someone else has taught you in this life, it's that you've done it before in a previous life. Let's see what information we can add with the cards. The first card I have is the Five of Cups reversed. So I feel that this is an energy, this fairy lore energy that you have doesn't bring you down. It's not a burden, it's a gift. Jump into it. Trust your own intuition when you get messages through about it. Squirrel says, interesting. Someone once told me I was previously a she-seer. Yeah, the she have that kind of Deva, fairy kind of energy, but it's also a very deep energy. You know, it's not the Tinkerbell kind of fairy energy, and I think you understand that. I do feel that with this, that you are bringing it into this incarnation, and it's just starting to come up to the surface again for you. I really feel that this is an energy that you can use as part of what you do. It's just about looking at it from today's perspective rather than from old memory perspectives, if that makes sense. I feel that it will be a balancing out. I've got a 5 of Swords reversed here. And I feel that as you put your left logical brain with your right psychic intuitive brain together, you will find a really balanced way forward in using this energy. And just very quickly, 5 of Wands reversed, the chaos that you're feeling at the moment will be released and you will be so strong with this. I do hope that helps. Squirrel says, that makes sense. Thank you. You are so welcome. And I love that question. I've not had one like that before when it comes to fairy law. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, of course, as you know, with my name, Innerji, which is a take on the word energy, I am all about the energy. I'm all about vibration and frequency, the energetic body, the spiritual body, because we are energetic beings, spiritual beings in physical bodies while we're on the planet. So I thought I would take a quick look at the energies in the sky at the moment. So here we are with the 23rd of May in the Northern Hemisphere, US in particular, and here in Australia it's the 24th of May. So what's happening in the sky at the moment with the energies of the elements? We have 4 water signs at the moment in the sky, so we're still very much in that emotional water energy. And I encourage you as much as possible to go with the flow rather than trying to force things. We also have the earth energy, 3 planets in earth energy. And so that's about taking our emotions or this emotional energy, also our intuition. Don't forget, water is about our intuition, psychic connections as well. Bringing that down onto the earth and using it in more practical ways. We have 2 planets in air signs. So this is saying after Mercury retrograde, this is about getting back on track. And with Gemini, the sun just coming into Gemini a couple of days ago, that's another air sign. So that is all about communication, ideas, getting yourself out there. It's almost like getting back on track when it comes to air energy, our communication, ideas, and moving forward. We have 1 fire sign. So the fires are a little bit softer at the moment. Even though we've got Mars in Leo, that's the fire sign, it is still going to be a little bit softer because it's only 1 fire energy in all of the planets that are there. So moving forward with that, when it comes to your energies, go with the flow, stay grounded, bring the emotions into the practical every day, use that little bit of fire to perk you up, and then use that air to get back out, get communicating again, and moving forward. I do hope you find that of help. I am ready for my next question, please. Who do we have? We've got Unique. Hello, Unique. Lovely to see you here. What a gorgeous photo. All right, Unique's question is Jabari lying to or cheating on me? I'm a Scorpio and he is a Taurus. Let's do the cards and see. You know, Unique, with that Scorpio energy, you feel things very, very deeply. You have that energy of water and you do feel very deeply. Jabari has the energy of Taurus, which is fixed earth. So he takes things, you're both fixed energy, you're fixed water, he's fixed earth. You both like to sort of know where you're at and you like to sort of move a little bit more slowly. But you're more about the emotions, you hold your emotions in. Whereas the Taurus energy, that earth energy of Taurus, is a very sensual form. Let's have a little look and see what is going on with him. I do not believe that he is actually cheating on you, but I do believe that there are some things going on that he's keeping to himself. I have the 10 of Wands reversed. This means that he's got some burdens and things that he's been working through emotionally, and he's starting to let go of them, but he's not talking about it. And so the feeling I have for you is that he's holding back because it's something personal to him, as opposed to something that, you know, he's being with someone else. I don't see that at all. I actually see him And Unique says, is he cheating or is he serious about getting us married? Well, I'm answering the cheating question for you. And on the 2-minute readings, let's focus on that because that was your first question. And Unique says you are spot on. Thank you so much. But we've got the Knight of Earth here, the Knight of Pentacles. So he is wanting to move forward with this relationship, but he's got to do it at his pace, not yours. That is what I'm seeing there. Let's add in a T coin or two. We've got the dragon energy. So we've got fire energy there as well. There is the two of you, but I see things moving forward in a positive way with our sweet, juicy cherries. I do hope that helps. And if you'd like a longer reading to look into the marriage side, obviously you can make a donation just by clicking on the link in the chats. And Unique says, you are dope. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. No one's ever called me dope before. I'm going to kind of take that one in and say, yeah, I'm dope. All right, let's take the next question, please. Who do we have? And we've got beautiful Laura. Laura asks, will I find happiness with Dan? Will we have children? Okay, well, I don't do child predictions because that means we're talking about potential pregnancies, and that is related to kind of the medical thing that we can't do. But let's ask about you finding happiness with Dan, and we'll put some cards out for that. And we'll put some tea coins out as well. All right, so I've got the 10 of Swords reversed. This is saying to me that you and Dan have been going through some stuff. I feel there's been miscommunication between you. I feel there's been misunderstandings, not because there's anything particularly wrong. It's just miscommunication. Sometimes what we think we hear someone saying and what they're actually saying is different. And that applies in both directions, not just him to you, but also you to him. So I feel that you need to clear up your communication. I feel that for both of you, in terms of finding happiness, I feel there's a mixing and matching that goes on. I've got the Temperance card. I call her the ultimate cocktail waitress because she's blending a bit of this, blending a bit of that to get things just right. And I feel that that's where you're headed at the moment. You're kind of mixing and matching, working it out. What is the compromise that you both need to make to move forward? I also have the ship in the tea coins. And so this is about you both. Just slow down. Take things slow and steady. Think about when you go on a beautiful old sailing ship and you just flow along and you enjoy the journey. That's what you need to do. Enjoy the journey. I feel that the communication problems that you have can be worked out because I do have the treasure chest. I feel there is treasure in this relationship. I feel that you can be happy. I feel, though, that it's communication that's the issue. That's the real thing that needs to be cleared up. And having communication around what you both want from the relationship. What is working? What isn't working? And then I feel once that communication opens up, it won't seem like such hard work to move through this relationship because I have the 3 of Pentacles. But I feel that you can be happy, but you've got some things to work out first. I do hope that's of help, and thank you so much for your reading. Journey Ryan, I love you. Journey says, yes, enjoy the journey. Wow, absolutely. Journey's one of my favorite words, so obviously Journey's one of my favorite people as well. That was so awesome. And Laura says, thank you. Laura, you are so welcome. Now, and Unique says, thank you in all capitals. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that. I am so enjoying doing the readings here. But don't forget, we've got the emoji competition. If you haven't been putting up your emojis yet, get typing. Put up your favorite ones. Put up unusual ones. Put up all those emojis. Let's see them because you really do want to win. I mean, really win that 3-card reading with Journey Ryan, because I'm amazed at how much information he can give out with just 3 cards and in such a short time frame. He dives deep, so it's well worth winning. Okay, so I am ready for my next question, please. What do we have? Hello, Alexa. Again, another beautiful photo. I really love it. Alexa asks, does Trey have spiritual abilities that he doesn't talk to me about? I feel like he does. Before I even go to the cards, Alexa, I want to say that we all have spiritual abilities. Sometimes we don't recognize them. Sometimes we feel uncomfortable or a little bit scared about using them. And that really is, excuse the pun, journey, the journey forward, whether you want to recognize them or use them. So let's look at Trey's spiritual connection and ability. I feel he's got them well and truly. We've got the 9 of Pentacles here. And I feel that he is aware that he has these spiritual abilities. He's just not, he's keeping them private. He's not sharing them out with the world because he doesn't know how he's going to be received if he says that. Look, I've been in and out of the tarot closet so many times over the last 45 years or so because I used to worry about what people would think about me being so-called woo-woo. And I feel that he's a bit hesitant about sharing that information, but it's all there. I feel he's at the stage where he's ready to make a choice. We've got the 2 of Wands here, and I feel like he's getting ready to say, okay, this is how I want to use this. And I feel that he's getting to the stage where he might start asking and looking for some support, looking for help. So I do feel him opening up around it. Let's try some tea coins and see what they say. And again, we got the Ship. He needs to take this slowly. If he is going to be talking to you about it, because you're dying to know, and I don't blame you, but he needs to do it at his pace, not your pace. But trust he has these abilities because I've got the Cross. Thank you so much for that great question. It was a really good one because I love all things spiritual, as you know. Now, you might notice that I am wearing a lot of purple tonight, and I've kind of got a purple-blue background, and that's because I want to talk about colour. We all have our colours that we love, our favourite colours, but colour is also about energy. Each colour has its own frequency and rate of vibration. And tonight I thought I would focus on the colour purple. Oh gosh, that was the name of a movie, wasn't it? Fantastic movie with Oprah Winfrey. But we are going to look at the shades of purple tonight. Now, purple as a colour is a mix of red and blue. You ever mix paints? If you don't have purple, you mix some red and some blue, and depending how much of each you put in, you get purple. Purple is also the highest vibration on the visible colour spectrum. In other words, the colours we can see. Look at the rainbow in the sky. The outside colour is violet, which is a type of purple. It's a pure vibrational colour of violet purple, whereas the purple colour, the dark purple you see, is more the mix of the red and blue. So it's a higher vibration. It's a wonderful colour to wear or to have with us when we want to focus on meditation, spiritual connection, all of that kind of thing. The colour purple is associated with the crown chakra up here, and it also can be associated with the third eye chakra, the seat of our intuition, psychic abilities, and of course our spiritual connection. Traditionally, the colour purple was associated with religion and power. You think about the robes of royalty, the purple ring that bishops wear. So it's had a long tradition when it comes to power and spirituality and in the more traditional sense. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about purple later, particularly when it comes to crystals and essential oils or aromatherapy. So why don't you put in the comments, what is your favourite colour? I would love to know what your favourite colour is. And maybe put in some emojis of your favourite colour as well, so you can go into the draw to win that 3-card reading with Journey Ryan. Okay, so I am ready for my next question, please. Who do we have? We have Sophia. Sophia, hello. I absolutely adore your name. Sophia is the name that represents wisdom. Her question is, hello, do you see when I will move home, please? Will I stay in the same area I live at the moment or local to it? Thank you. So obviously you are wanting to move. and looking to move, let's see where it will be. So I'm going to do 2 cards to start. The first card is going to be, will you stay local? And the second card is, will you move further afield? I have the 9 of Cups reversed, and this is saying to me that you actually want to move further afield. You actually want to have a new beginning, a new start. And I feel that that would be more attractive to you than staying locally. When I look at the card for staying locally, I've also got no. I see that you're moving further afield with that 10 of Pentacles reversed. I think the issue is where you're going to move to. So, the thing at the moment is, have a bit of research. Are you interested? Where would you like to find work? What would you like to do in this new lifestyle? Because I feel it's not so much just about moving house. It's about starting a new life for yourself. And let's have a look at timing. And I am going to roll my trusty timing dice, tuning in to see. And I see it's between 4 months, and in my head, I saw the number 6. So I feel that you're looking at between 4 and 6 months around this potential move. And don't be frustrated by that, because that gives you the time to get organized, to prepare all the things that you need to do in order to make the move successful for you. And I've got the treasure chest again. So this move will be very helpful for you. And I think it will bring you lots of good things and help you to open up more. I do hope that. Thank you so much for that question. I love questions about where we're going to live. And with that, let's take our next question, please. Who do we have? And we have Taylor Sophia. And Taylor Sophia says, hello, will I be going to Bali or the Maldives for my birthday this year? I'm a Virgo, or even somewhere exotic. Oh, I tell you what, I'm with you, girl. Exotic, yes. Bali, Maldives, oh, yes, please. Let's have a look. So I'm going to start off with a couple of cards for Bali, a couple of cards for the Maldives, and a couple of cards for somewhere else exotic. So for Bali, I've got the Queen, 2 Queens. I've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of, what have we got here? The Queen of Wands reversed. So this is saying to me that Bali isn't looking like your best option for your birthday this year. I feel like with that moon, there are some things that are hidden in the dark that are going to get away of that location choice. The Maldives is looking more hopeful. I have the 4 of Pentacles with a little squirrel squirreling away the pentacles, and I also have the Justice card. But I feel in order for you to go to the Maldives, you really, really need to look at your finances now. That's what this card, wrong card. That's what this card is about. It's about making sure. And Taylor Sophia says, thank you. I have Virgo, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Leo, Venus. Yeah, detail, planning. You're good with detail. So get into the detail with planning this trip. Make sure that you are budgeting and putting finances away for it in order for it to happen. But that is looking good. In terms of a possible other exotic location, I am getting a no. I've got the 4 of Swords, which is saying rest, no movement. And I've also got the 5 of Cups reversed. And that is saying to me that no, another exotic. Maldives looks like, or somewhere around that area, looks like the best option for you. But it all comes back to your finances. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Look, I'm going to roll here. Let's keep going. Cassidy, the card slinger. Black. Black is your favorite color, Cassidy. My style is best described. Oh, I missed that. Can we have Cassidy back up? My style is best described as going to or coming from a funeral. Look, I love that. Nancy says, my favorite color is blue-green like the ocean. I am with you on that one. Journey says, purple is my favorite color. Well, here it is in all its glory, Journey. Lots of purple. And Rebecca says, green is my favorite color. Oh, green for the heart chakra. Cackling Witch Phoenix Rose says, black and purple are mine. It's hard to pick between them. And you know what? They go so well together. That's what I find. So let's talk a little bit more about purple. And this time I want to talk about crystals. There are quite a number of crystals out there that are purple colored. We have crystals, I've got my little cards here to show you. We've got crystals like sugarlight, which is kind of a light purple. We have lepidolite, which is another purple stone. I'm actually wearing lepidolite today, a lepidolite bracelet. But the one I really want to talk about today is one that most of us know quite well, is amethyst. Amethyst comes in all different shades of purple. This is one that I love to meditate with. And you can see the different shades of purple in there. I love this. It comes in gem quality purple, which is like my necklace. We also have, if I lean over to the side here, this is it in its natural form, in its matrix. So that's where we find it in the earth. It can also come in a very pale lavender. I don't know if it'll show up on camera terribly well, but this is the palest lavender amethyst I have ever seen. I personally vibrate to this one really strongly when it comes to spirit connection, and it is a high vibration stone. It helps with meditation. It helps with, it's an all-round healer, by the way. If you don't have any other crystal, you can use it as a general healing stone energetically. It also is associated with third eye and the crown chakra. It also can help us with our spiritual connection to our guides, to our higher self, just like the color purple does, because when we're talking about crystals, we are talking about vibration as well. The other thing I wanted to say about amethyst, this is a little story. Think of, you know, how Squirrel does the mythology of astrology. Well, here's a little mythology of crystals. Amethyst in ancient Roman times was carved into wine goblets because there was a belief that if you kept drinking the wine, you wouldn't get drunk. Now, I don't recommend testing that theory at the moment, but it's interesting some of the history that happens around crystals. I love doing meditation with amethyst. It's great for looking in and gazing into. So I do hope that's been a little bit of interest to you, and I encourage you to explore crystals. And Destiny K says purple and pink are my favorite colors, and they blend beautifully together. Karina says the color of aquamarine. Oh yeah, like a tropical ocean is aquamarine. And speaking of, squirrel, yellow, lots of exclamation points. Yes, pure sunshine, pure fire. And of course, I do have a crystal cousin here on My Psychic Connection. I call her my crystal cousin. It's Psychic K. And it's just reminded me to let you know that Psychic K is going to be right here at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. And make sure you check out her Crystal Corner because her information on crystals is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's move on to some more questions, please, with my crystals around me helping me to connect. Who do we have? We've got Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Lovely to see you here. Debbie would like to know what is going to happen in terms of love. Will I meet someone special soon in 2023? Debbie, let's have a look and see what the cards say for you. You know, I am getting this strong energy that comes from your heart. You've got a lot of love to give, and you are so ready to receive it in lots of ways. But I feel that there are some things that you need to do for yourself first. All that's there, you're ready to give, but there's something holding you back. Like physically, I want to do this and move back and protect my heart. So I feel that one of the things you need to do is start opening up to yourself, learning to love yourself. This is a hard one to do. It took me many years to be able to do it, but I think you've got it in you. Stand in front of the mirror in the morning, look in your own eyes and say, I love you. I love you. I love you. And allow yourself to feel that love coming back to you. Now, in terms of love coming into your life, I feel you've got a little ways to go yet. I've got the Page of Swords reversed. I feel that you've got to get out of your head around love. I feel that you've got to just get yourself out there, start enjoying life again, because when you put joyful energy out there, you attract joy to you. You know, we have to put out what it is that we want to receive. The other card is I have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like if you do the work on yourself, I feel that there is the opportunity for you to meet someone before the end of this year. I feel it might even lean into maybe January, February next year in 2024. Let's do some T coins for this. But I feel that for you, you're ready for the transformation. It's just opening up your heart that little bit more and learning to trust. And hey, Spirit has got your back. We've got the angel here. Spirit is with you. Your back, and as the song says, love is all around. I hope that's of help, and thank you so much for that question. I really, really appreciate it. Wow, we're getting through the show. Absolutely going blazers, isn't it? And Sophia says, thank you so much. Oh, Sophia, you are so welcome. I am loving these questions tonight. I so appreciate them. Let's jump straight into another question, please. Let's see. We've got Nancy. Nancy asks, would like to know if I will be happy again. Lost my husband and can't find happiness. It's been almost 2 years. Oh, Nancy, my heart goes out to you. It's never easy when we lose someone that we love. But please understand, even though they're not here in physical form, you haven't truly lost them. They're still with you. Our loved ones are always there when we need them. But let's have a look about the journey forward for you in terms of you finding joy in your heart again. And, you know, grief takes its own time. I've said this before. Grief takes its own time. But it is about you starting to open up a bit more now, starting to get back out in the world. But let's have a look. And the first card I have is the Judgment card. And this is kind of reconfirming what I was just saying. It's time for you to get out. It's about doing small little things. What are the simple things in life that can bring you joy? Even if it's only for 1 second, even if it's only for a nanosecond, sitting in the sunshine, feeling that beautiful warmth. It could be enjoying a cuppa. It could be something as simple as going for a walk in nature. I do feel that you really need to reconnect with the earth and nature and get yourself out there again. I also feel that what you can do is on the days when you're feeling really low is just allow it to just sink through, out through the soles of your feet into Mother Earth, and let it be released and transformed. Please understand that moving on from the loss of your husband and you finding some joy and happiness is something that you don't need to be guilty about. Our loved ones want us to be happy. Our loved ones want us to be loved by others when they physically can't be there because they have passed over. So please take a moment to find the simple joys. That's going to start to crack open that shell that you have put around you to protect the pain that you're experiencing with this loss. My heart goes out to you, and I really hope that helps. Thank you so much for your heartfelt question. I really do appreciate it. All right, what else have we got going this week? We've got some shows happening this week. Don't we always? Of course. So don't forget, as I mentioned before, tomorrow night at 10 p.m. we have special guest Psychic K. And then at midnight, we go into the midnight hour with the wonderful Squirrel and Whispers from the Forest. Oh my God, that girl whispers messages so beautifully. Then on Thursday at 7 p.m, we have the beautiful Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Honestly, when I watch her show, I feel the divine love and light coming through the screen to me. And then we have at 10 p.m, our beautiful, beautiful tarot reader, the beautiful, I keep saying beautiful, beautiful because she is. It's Brooke, Psychic Brooke at 10 p.m. with some amazing readings there. And then at 11 p.m, hang on, I've got to do the movement. Cassidy the Card Slinger with 10,000 decks in her possession. I wonder how many she'll have on her desk. But another incredibly insightful reader. Beautiful psychic energy. And speaking of beautiful psychic energy, we've got the multiple psychic energies coming in on Friday at 8 p.m. with Journey and Friends. Now, this is it's a fabulous show to end the week on. It really is. It goes for at least 2 hours. We've got jokes, we've got drinks, we've got games, the speed yes/no game. Oh my God, that is so good. And of course, amazing readings from 3 psychics. I wonder who they will be this Friday. To find out, you need to tune in. So a great lineup. And then Monday at 10 p.m., we have our beautiful Journey Ryan. I actually called him something today, and I'm sure he won't mind me sharing. I consider him my crystal clear quartz because he amplifies everyone else's energy. He makes everyone feel better. Okay, so remember, keep those emojis coming. I think we're getting close to announcing the winner in maybe another 5 minutes or so. And Nancy says, thank you so much for sharing your gift. I really appreciate it. Nancy, you are so welcome. I just want to wrap you in a big hug. All right, let's move on to the next question, please. Who do we have? We have LaPortia. Hi, LaPortia. Where will me and my family's financial breakthrough come from? What a good question. Let's see what that might look like for you. So shuffling here. There we go. And let's see what we have. Wow, there seems to be a theme in cards tonight, even though I'm shuffling like crazy. I've got the Judgment card reversed. I feel that the financial way forward for you and your family is, what can you do to bring more money in? I know that sounds awful. It's like, wouldn't it be nice if we could just have it handed to us? But I feel like you've got to put more work in, and I know that sounds awful. I'm going to add a tear coin to that. But I feel that abundance will come to you, but it takes effort. It also takes outlook. What is your outlook and your family's outlook concerning money? If you keep focusing on, I don't have enough or I need more, it kind of upsets the balance of the energy of it, in terms of law of attraction and repulsion. So it's about staying positive. It's about what can you do to make it happen. And it's about, we've got the King of Cups upright here, and it's about you staying calm and balanced emotionally when it comes to thinking about your finances and where they might come from. I have got the 10 of Wands reversed. I do feel the burdens around finances will start to ease for you. The time frame that's been put in my head is about 3 months from now, 3 to 4 months. So it will start to ease off, but it does need you to put your energy into it. It needs you to put more effort into it, not just you, but your family as a whole. I'm going to do another tea coin. I love the noise they make. They get a bit too noisy sometimes. But I do feel with the tunnel and the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm going to take that literally for you. There is light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to your finances. But remember, we don't just get the finances, it's an ongoing thing. I do hope that's been of help to you. I hope you're all enjoying my tea coins tonight. I'm using them a little bit more often these days because I absolutely love them, because I like making noise. All right, let's move straight on. Oh, and LaPortia says thanks. LaPortia, you are so welcome. Let's move on to the next question, please. And it's the beautiful Rebecca. How are you? All right, Rebecca's question. Rebecca says, hi, Innerji. I had a shadow work moment about my sister before she passed. Can you see if I did the right thing in the clearing of that? Oh, what a great, I love questions about energy. I really do. Can't you tell? My name's Innerji. Here we go. Let's have a look if the clearing that you did has been successful for you around that shadow. Here we go. I do feel you have a little bit more work to do. I feel like the majority of it has shifted, but I feel that there's still a little bit of residue with that 9 of Cups reversed. I feel, though, that you're kind of too much in your head about it, if that makes sense. I feel like you're kind of over-analyzing it. Sometimes when it comes to clearing energy, it's about getting out of our head and into our heart, into the emotion of it, and releasing the emotion. And as I said, I do feel that there's a little bit of residue there, but you're so close. with that Queen of Pentacles reversed. You were so close. I feel there's just a little bit more clearing that needs to be done. And Rebecca says, yes, yes, absolutely. And with the Six of Wands, don't doubt that you can do this. You can. This is the card of victory and success. And I feel that for you, that this shadow thing that happened before your sister passed and the residue that's there, I do feel it's like holding back your energy. I feel like it's tiring you. I feel that I feel quite exhausted when I think about it for you. And so I feel that clearing out the residue, you're going to get a lot of your energy back. Feel that you're going to come out on top again. And I feel that you can release this residue without any form of guilt. There we go. I just said it. Yes, it's guilt. You can let the guilt go. Sometimes things happen because they happen, and you don't need to feel guilty about it. And I feel like if you can release that last little bit of residue of the shadow energy that's there, the treasure is yours. You can move forward confidently and know that everything is fine. I do hope that's of help. And as I said, I love getting questions about energy and vibration. And that was really an awesome one. So Rebecca, thank you so much for your question. That is awesome. So we must be getting very, very close now to our winner of the emoji competition. And Rebecca says, thank you so much, my sweet. It is an absolute pleasure to read for you. Such a good question. All right, and here it is. Woohoo! Hang on, I'm going to make some noise. Drum roll. Phoenix Rose, you are tonight's emoji contest winner. Congratulations. I'm going to hand you over to Journey Ryan for your special 3-card reading. Here we go. Oh, that side. Here we go.
All right. Well, congratulations, Rose, with all those beautiful emojis and being a part of my Psychic Connection. We do appreciate you sending all that beautiful energy. And guys, we love all of you guys for doing that. So let's see what these cards have for you. So we're starting off with wisdom. So taking the advice of those that are around you that you are trusting in, that relates to some things that you've thought about but have second guessed within yourself. This wisdom is coming from someone older. It's a mix between masculine and feminine energy. So it's basically saying it's time for you to spread your wings. Don't let anybody else hold you back. Don't let anybody else tell you that you can't do something. Let other people's hate be their own. Let them waller in their own bullshit. Don't allow that to take control of you. That's the wisdom that you need to inquire right now in order to be able to fly on your own. You got the unicorn, which is purity. By taking that wisdom in which we were just communicating, you're going to be able to purify your energy. And with that unicorns are the only animals or only creatures in the world that create their own magic, that create magic that can be used for others. The horn on their head is made of pure magic. As it grows on top of their head, there used to be folklore about them cutting off the unicorn's horn, use the magic from it. And the supposedly in lore, it would say that the horn would grow back because it was that pure magic. But it would take time for the unicorn to grow that horn back like anything else. So in this case, it's basically saying that you're creating your own magic as long as you're not allowing those to block you. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to be able to move forward. Take this wisdom. Listen to it. It's coming in loud and clear. It will stay here as long as you listen, but it will walk away if you're not paying attention. And you want that purity that comes from that wisdom. So then you've got your happiness. What a beautiful reading. Because taking the wisdom, getting the purity, you're going to find your happiness. So you really need to take this step for yourself, no matter how hard it may feel, because there's a part of us that's like, well, I don't want to be an asshole, and I don't want to be this, and I don't want to be that. There's a time for being a jerk, but there's also a way of presenting it in a way that says, I'm not going to take your shit no more. I am done. So you need to be able to stand up for yourself in that way to cut out the dead ends. Cut out those dead ends. They're not working for you anymore. She said, oh my goodness, what an amazing read. You always give me the message I need to hear. And I'm so happy for that. But I need you to focus on the wisdom that's being given to you, understand it, purify yourself so you can find your happiness, because I really think you're on the verge of finding the things that you've been looking for your whole life. And with that, I thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to hand you guys back over to Innerji, one of our amazing, beautiful summer psychics. Innerji, take it away.
Thank you, Journey, and what an amazing reading. I was listening to that one. I think I could apply some of that to myself as well. In fact, I think when it comes to readings, there are different aspects in readings that we can take, even though the reading is for someone else. I think that's really important to sort of think about. Now, the theme tonight is the color purple, and I am a qualified aromatherapist. I love aromatherapy. I love my essential oils. And tonight I thought I would talk a little bit about lavender. It's one of the most commonly known essential oils, and it is considered a purple oil in terms of the color of the flowers. They're wilting a little bit, but this is some lavender from my garden, and it smells absolutely gorgeous. And lavender oil is distilled from the beautiful lavender plant. Now, lavender. So many uses for lavender. I call it the energetic first aid kit in a bottle. I also call it a hug in a bottle, because lavender is soothing and nurturing. It's like Mother Earth giving you a hug when you use lavender. Lavender is what we call an adaptogen. There's a fancy word, isn't it? Basically, what it means is if we're feeling a bit low, a bit down in the dumps, lavender can lift us up. If we've got really high nervous energy and, a bit like this and a bit stressed, the lavender can bring us down, back to balance again. So it's a balancer. The other thing about lavender is it can really help many of us with sleep problems, as well as sweet marjoram. That's another good one for sleep. What else can I tell you about it? It can help balance out mood swings. Who's never had a mood swing? I can't claim that one. I definitely have mood swings. We all do. So it can help balance out. It's a soothing, calming, nurturing oil, as I've said. It helps with tiredness. It helps with exhaustion. It helps with energetic burnout. Now, how you can use it. I really recommend that inhaling it is the easiest way. Now, I don't mean that we take a bottle of essential oil and stuff it up our noses. That's not going to be very helpful. What you can do is use 3 to 4 drops in an oil burner or oil diffuser. Or if you don't have one of those, you just get a tissue and we just put 1 drop on the tissue, and you don't hold it too close to your nose. You just kind of waft it around, take a few slow, deep breaths, and let the magic of lavender happen. So that's a little bit of lavender essential oil. And if you're into the Latin of it all, one of the names it goes under is Lavandula augustifolia or Lavandula officinalis. So when you're looking to bring an essential oil into your home, make sure you check that on the label it has the Latin name. That way you know it's not a synthetic oil or a fragrance oil. So that's all about the frequency of purple this evening. Now let's get on to our next reading. Who do we have? Megan. Hi, Megan. So lovely to see you. Another fellow Aussie. And Megan says, hi, Leslie. I'm in an in-between time again. She's having a good laugh about that. Would love to have some insight on what to prepare for next. All right, so I'm being drawn to career for you. I'm being drawn to what you do in that regard, because it is a little bit of a general question. But because I've read for you before, I understand. So I feel that for you, looking at the cards that are coming out, that it's about time to we've got the moon reversed. It's time to take a really good deep look at yourself. And I mean that in a positive way, not a negative way. This is not look at yourself and give yourself a lot of negative self-talk. But this is really like coming into your own heart, coming into your own intuition, and really looking at what do you want. I feel at the moment that your energies are very scattered, and It is your nature to try lots of different things. You enjoy different experiences, and I understand that. But it is time to maybe slow down and take the time. Sometimes we can be so busy trying lots of different things that we don't give the one thing enough time to grow and mature and become a part of us. And that's what I feel is happening for you. I do feel, because I felt this was about career, that teaching, I feel like doing something in traditional teaching, and I don't mean teaching school, I mean in the skill sets that you have. I feel there is opportunity there for you. And the Eight of Wands is saying to me that, things are coming into alignment for you. Things are coming into the right space for you to make your next choice. The scatteredness, that's the key thing that you need to work on, feeling less scattered with your energy. And I do hope that helps. And thank you for a question from another fellow Aussie. Nice to see you there. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. All right, let's keep going. I actually want to very quickly talk about the upcoming shows, because we're getting close to the end of our hour here. So the upcoming shows tomorrow night, 10 p.m, special guest, the wonderful Psychic K. At midnight, the liminal hour, Miss Squirrel with Whispers from the Forest. Thursday at 7 p.m, our beautiful Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, followed by our special guest, Brooke, at 10 p.m. Then at 11 p.m, Miss Gasolina, Card Slinger, quick on the draw. And then Friday at 8 p.m, it's Journey and Friends, having a wonderful time to start the weekend. And then on Monday, it's Mr. Journey Ryan, back doing his special thing at 10 p.m. on Monday. So if you don't have those shows put in your notifications yet, may I suggest get in there, get the notifications on so you don't miss out on any of them. And Megan says, thank you, lovely. Lots of kisses. Go Aussie, she says. You are spot on as usual. Kisses, big hugs. Big hugs back to you too, Megan. You're amazing. All right, I think we've got time. Yes, we do. It's time for our last question. Where has the evening gone? All right, we have Tony. Hi, Tony. Tony says, should I stay at my current job in my current role, stay at my current job in a new role, or get a new job with another company? Oh, I love these comparison questions. Let's get the cards going and see what is there for you. So a card for your current job, one for a potential new job in the same organization, and a card for looking for a new job. I will add some T coins there as well. So staying in the current job. I actually feel you've got a small opportunity coming your way in terms of the current job. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. And believe it or not, we've got the Angel. And I kind of feel that this is meant for you right now. So I feel if you're looking for a new job, whether it's in the same organization or somewhere else, it's all about the timing. I feel that you need to wait and see what this new opportunity is. I feel that there's the opportunity of a small pay rise. I'm not seeing a huge one, but I'm seeing a small one. So keep an eye out on that while you are thinking about your other options. Now, if you decided, because it's free will here, if you decided you wanted to go for a new job within the same organization, I've got the Moon upright. I feel that this isn't as clear cut for you moving forward. I feel that there's some things hidden around this potential new job in your current organization that isn't known yet. And I feel that it's something that, might sit uncomfortably with you. I've got the Fish though. And the Fish says that, financially it will be better for you, but emotionally I feel it will be more stressful. If you're looking for a brand new job in a brand new organization, I've got the Hierophant reversed, and this is about breaking out. So I feel that this has got potential for you as well, because the Hierophant is about breaking out of tradition, breaking the rules, doing something that meets your values and ethics. And I've got the Heart. It will be something you're passionate about. So current job, see where that's currently going, and then consider a job in another organization. Thank you so much for that question. I really, really appreciate it. Career questions are always interesting and fun to do. Well, here we are. We're at the end. I can't believe it. Tony says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. It has been a blast. I hope you've enjoyed all the energy about the color purple and its associated crystals and oils and things. I hope that's of help to you. I am so looking forward to seeing you again. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we've got 10 p.m. special guest Psychic K. So have a wonderful week, everyone. And I want to send you lots of love and kisses. Until next time. And